Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the London session live stream. This is your host, Connor Abrams. You know, there's so many traders who use fake names. Like, what's the reason behind using a fake name? Like, are you scared? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a quick look here. Quickly starting with gold. We do have FOMC later today, so we are going to just take it slow. Alright, but starting off on the daily, we had a kind of like a fake out of this level right here on the daily. Alright, so we have formed that nice rejection of 1900 and ended up closing bullish yesterday. We had that push back up later in the day with bad US data, and then we've kind of just had pretty low volume. Expecting to see low volume throughout the day up until later on with FOMC, but if we get breaks above 1930 here, I could potentially see us filling the rest of this range right here, and then even safer buys above 1930, 970. Obviously these breakdowns are just for this session. FOMC will be a different story. In terms of sells, we have created a support right here, and we could pull back slightly deeper into 1921. Just after these hourly candles closing bullish, I'm not too eager to take sells below there. But yeah, your most recent price action is clean. So if you got a closure below here, you could potentially see that further pullback down. But I'd rather play it safe with FOMC later on today. GJ. Sorry, I just see GJ setting up here. So, daily on GJ, I know closed bearish below some of these previous candle bodies. But you can see this grey area I've marked up here. There's a lot of rejections in this area. 4 hour we closed nice and bullish here on the previous candle. We've come back into this key area at 160 and rejected twice, now breaking back above this resistance with some clean traffic to the left here. Based off the hourly, we've closed above resistance, but I think what I'll actually do is maybe just wait for London Open and see if we can close above here. So not interested in sells on GJ unless we break below 159. Let's say 159, 600. Until then, no sells. Just because overall we are bullish. Alright. And if you look at just the structure right now, we are in this range. So we're sitting at the bottom of this range, expecting us to move back to the top of this range, keeping in mind we are bullish overall on GJ. So I don't want to start taking sells in the middle of a higher time frame range here when we are overall bullish. as we're flipping on this hourly, we could see some volume. Since we've closed above hourly resistance here. But yeah, if we zoom into the 30 minutes, we can see that we still have this level of resistance right here to clear. So just keeping in mind, we have London open in an hour. And on GJ, we can often see the volume die down right before London open. So if you could just push a little bit higher on this hourly, close above 165.50, and then we know we're going to get that volume at London open to push us up. Or we have a very high probability for that. Then gold, looks like we do have some volume here. Gmail account watching in class. What grade are you in, bro? I wish I started trading in school. Alright, so we do need to play it safe today with gold, keeping in mind we have FOMC later. I'm not really expecting a whole lot of volume. We could even see us just ranging between 1930 and 1925. I would not be surprised at all. So yeah, this area you just want to avoid today, the whole day. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Today might be my last day at trading since my account is almost gone from the last few months. I already lost more than $4,000. Most probably, definitely will be your last day. FOMC today, going to be very volatile. Yeah, you need to probably take a break anyway, bro. All I can say is don't get stuck trading in a range or anything today. Expect lower volume and volatility up until FOMC later on. If you're going to be trying to take trades within this range, for instance, you're going to just burn through your capital. So that might be what you have been doing in the past. Just saying, today is a really good day to practice that discipline and avoid doing that. And if you haven't been winning, if you're struggling to find consistency, maybe today is just a write-off for you anyway. FOMC later is going to be crazy, and you need to know what you're looking at. We're going to do nice breakdowns for the members and a Zoom call for the members for FOMC. So we've streamed it on YouTube in the past, but of course, you know, we have to find a way to provide value for the members as well. We do a lot for the free community, so we would like to keep those new streams exclusive for members only. But I mean, you could even go back and watch the previous FOMC streams and just get an idea of what we'd be looking at. Check Don got his M4. Yeah, I see you got his M4. I think he needs to race me. Maybe after today, maybe, bro. Yeah, there you go with those bars here on GJ. So based off the hourly, looked very good. You had that closure above resistance there. The only things that concerned me was this 30-minute level and that we had London Open coming up. So there's still plenty of opportunity here. If we do not fill this range and we can close something like that on our new candle, get a bottom wick, look for those bars. And then there's potential for some decent runners here on GJ as well, up to 161, maybe even 161 400. Showing today's FOMC result on Discord might be interesting. What do you mean? We'll probably make a short of it or something, where you see us catching 200 pips. No electricity for me, but you're watching on your phone. Wow, bro, dedication. It's gonna pay off. Nice, DJ. If FF traded, you managed to strap that chain to the roof of your car. Nah, you couldn't find a step ladder to get it up. Hey. Fabio, what are you doing in here, brother? What's up? I'm gonna put you on stream, eh? Chilled.
Hey, Con, me and Jared were thinking, bro, it's actually nice if we sit in this Discord for the simple reason, like if there are members that are like obviously watching us, they can come sit in here and they can let you just hear your voice more loud, and there's no delay to the stream. You feel?
That was the idea with doing the Zooms.
That's actually true. Yeah.
We spoke
I
about
know,
that
but I'm
yesterday with
thinking
doing Zoom for the members. Cause Discord sometimes has
for
issues, so
London.
yeah, for
Okay.
London.
Where? Yeah, same thing basically. Yeah. That's
Same
what I mean.
idea, yeah. Nah, it
Then
is
like
nice.
that 6-second delay is not there anymore, and then I mean they are paying for a reason, so it's nice. Zoom's nice that it doesn't have that delay, and for me the stream on Zoom it's more clear on my side. But like I say, my Wi-Fi does weird things on different platforms. So couldn't do it. What's that? Don't let him fool you, Jama, bro. That chair's right by him right now. That's why he's not on a video call.
Nah, I wish it. Dude, really, bro. Like, folks, that literally felt like sleeping in, we're like sitting in heaven, dude. That's what that felt like.
like sitting on a cloud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fabio,
No, but
bro.
They're getting the name of the chair for me today. Then I'm gonna go buy one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell it.
What did you say, Nico?
I was gonna say I agree with you that phase 2, bro, that makes no sense, eh? Less percent but
Yeah.
more days. It's like they're trying to mess with your head.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that's why I wonder how many people, probably more people fell stuck in phase 2.
Well, I can tell you how I failed at the ones back in the day. Well, not back in the day, like beginning of last year. It was my first challenge, and I passed phase 1, over risking, of course. And then I passed phase 1, and then phase 2 came, and Connor showed me how he passed these.
Oh shit.
I think it was these 100k or something like that. And he
Is it?
showed me just
Yeah.
one trade, smashed it, bro. One trade was all he did for that phase 1, and he smashed the 8% of the one trade. I was like, nah, Connor, watch me, bro. Phase 2, first trade. I 5 lots it on a 10k funded. I 5 lots
Jesus,
it. Bro, that
Nico,
lost that
what
account
the
so
fuck?
fast.
Bro, how much did... Yes.
So fast, bro. That account was gone instantly. Like I went to like 8 pip drawdown, and I was like over the limit, 5% gone.
Oh, God.
Retard.
Oh well, fuck
Bro,
it.
I'm too scared to do that, though. Yo.
Don't do that, bro.
Yeah,
Don't.
no.
It's
I
good
feel
that
like
you're-
I'm trading literally with my own money. Like this 10k it's mine.
I mean,
Yes,
that's
it's
how I
gonna
feel.
be yours. You know what I
good that
mean?
you see it like that. Then you're not gonna fucking just
Yeah.
throw it away out the window.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like funded accounts, you know, they can say it's demo and whatever, but you've got money on the line. You put money in there that you could lose,
Yeah.
and there's also the reality of, you know, there's or the potential of that making you a lot of money. The profit you make on there you can keep. So essentially, it is your money. You lose that account, there's a whole lot of opportunities that you've just lost.
Also, the thing is, I think a big thing that people need to realize, like let's say now, if you're speaking dollars, so for a $10,000 account, you're only paying 79. Well, with Connor's discount code, you're paying $79. Now, I think the people see the value of what they have on that account is only $79, and that's the problem. That's not how you should value that account. So
But
I think
to
that's just how
just
people
speak
see it.
about Fabio's point and how many people probably fail the second phase, I think the reason they do that 2 phase is to avoid you getting lucky on one of them. So like the first phase, like if you just take one trade, it's a very good trade. You have to do it again, which is difficult. And then also then people are over the moon with the passing phase 1, and then they want to rush phase 2, and then that screws them.
They
So I
send
think
you
that's why they have
details.
such a low success rate.
That Jared, that's exactly the good point, bro. There where you say you excited, bro. Immediately after you pass, you get your second details on an
Yeah,
email.
exactly.
And
then you want-
15 minutes.
And you want to go same day, past phase 2.
Same day.
Yo,
Yeah,
no.
100%.
You need to bring yourself back down to earth before you start phase 2.
It's literally all mind games, bro. And even after payouts, like if you come from a live account that was just $1,000 and now you're on a $10,000 and your payout's obviously going to be more than your $1,000 account payouts. Now after that payout, also don't be on that high where you think you can go make the same amount of one trade and then kaboom. So
Yeah, you do have to basically pass 3 times. Chad says you have to pass 3 times because a month trading the live account. Like now that you get onto the live, there's also that level of excitement. So each phase is a new level that you like. Oh, you know, you're stoked. You feel euphoric, and you can then start to rush it. So when you get onto the live, also just, you know, maybe even take a day off before you start the live.
When you get onto the live, how long do you have to trade to make your first withdrawal?
A month,
2 days.
full month.
2 days, yeah.
A full month?
Yeah.
That's basically like the same count as you needing to pass the phase 1, same days, same count. The
Yeah, and
weekends, all
you have to be in profit.
Yeah.
But on that payout, you get your fee you paid to get the account. You get that back with your payout.
Yeah.
I would suggest that anyone that gets a funded live on that 30 days, and if you're on 10%, and that's a lot. If you're on 10%,
Yeah.
stop trading immediately. Just leave it till you get your payout. Immediately, just leave it till you get your payout. Even if you have to go put $100 in a live account so you can at least just put trades in to satisfy your mind, do that. But don't trade with that 10%, because I can promise you, I've done it a few times where I'm on that high of I'm 10% up. It's a lot of money. start losing it, and then it chips away, and then eventually it's not 10% no more.
And also, yo, with the withdrawals, I've lost. That's when I lose my accounts, to be honest, is after withdrawal. Every time, not every time, but that's when it really hits you, because you've got that euphoria of like, now you've got money out, and yeah, you've probably made your money back and you've got a nice return on your investment. But if you go and lose the account, you got to do it all over again, which is, you know, that's just, it's a waste of time. Rather just take a day or two off after withdrawal, after you've moved to a new phase or moved on to the live account, and just emotionally neutralize yourself. Come back and make sure that you're not being blinded by your emotions.
Wayne, nothing happens, bro. Like, you just start the next, like, 2 weeks before your next payout. You just start that basically on like 0.5% down. That's it. So then you just have to make it up for the next payout. So you just basically miss the payout. Don't take the account or anything like that from you.
So is there like a payout window?
No, so every 2 weeks, yeah. So it becomes every fortnight. So then they pay out at the same time.
So after the first one, you have to wait a month after you pass phase 2.
You have to
And
wait a
then
month.
after
2
there,
weeks.
then it's every 2 weeks.
It's because remember, your first payout is 25% they take from you. Second payout after the 2 weeks is 20% they take, and then the third payout is 15% they take, and that's what it stays at, and then it continues 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Beast, how goes it, brother?
What's up? What's up? Aye,
Yeah,
What's up?
no complaints.
You good?
I'm just waiting for my booster seat to arrive.
What is called boosted or booster?
Boosted. I'm currently standing on my chair. Okay, to be able to see the keyboard.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Jokes. Oh man, it's quite nice to start sitting here with more people in here, like realizing that it's about to start growing. Yesterday it was just us, and now everything from here on out is gonna grow. Connor, Jared.
Yeah, I think we must maybe do these things on Zoom though. The calls for the
sure.
stream, because then I can also mute everyone. Because if there's too many people in here, not everyone can talk at the same time, at least, you know. But it is nice to have the members actually seeing things on time and being able to ask questions when they want to.
Jared, one day we must just all get together, and then we decide now we're gonna fuck Connor up, and then we just all start chatting shit at the same time. All of us.
Yeah. That's why I think Connor, when he sends the Zoom link, that's why he's gonna have the ability to mute all.
We'll do it one day in Discord again.
I'll just jump off the call.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. It's just to mess with you a little bit, you know. Obviously,
like
when we
spoke Afrikaans.
Wayne, I forgot.
Wait, I'm meant to see Wayne tomorrow, I think.
What do you mean?
I'm meant to meet Wayne tomorrow, I think.
Meeting him?
Yeah.
Hey, chick, that's dope.
Wayne and I are going for Bavaria 0.0.
I mean, I can't handle that shit. That make me a little bit demakar, but I mean, yeah.
No, it's a very strong drink, but
the alcohol percent in that thing is too much, bro. I don't know how that's legal.
Yeah,
says
tomorrow.
Says tomorrow is on.
On like a scone.
Take a picture so I can see how short you are compared to Wayne.
Take a selfie with Wayne. You're gonna see his shoulder and the top of my bald head.
Jared's gonna take a selfie from the bottom up, so you don't see that.
Guys, I'm gonna go make some coffee quick.
No worries.
After you take a sip of water, you're gonna go make coffee, bro. Your tummy's gonna get sore.
What? Does your tummy get sore when you drink coffee and water?
Yeah, doesn't yours?
You're a pussy, really.
If you drink cold water and then you drink coffee, you wanna tell me your tummy don't get sore, bro?
No.
You would do that to your body.
Bro, don't
No
you see me
reason.
on stream here? Sometimes I take a sip of coffee, then a sip of water.
You have issues, my friend. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
No, I don't. I'm perfectly fine. My stomach doesn't get sore.
You just a unit. That's all it is.
Yes, sir.
Understand? I'll train myself for one day to achieve that.
Please do. Can't be
Okay.
complaining here the whole time
I'm sorry.
about
I'm
water
sorry.
and coffee.
Start benching what I bench.
Yes,
Sorry.
fuck. Okay, nah. You got me there. You got me there.
Let's start deadlifting like me.
Bro, I will fucking, I promise you, Jared, I promise you I will deadlift that if you're in the gym with me. There is no way. I've never deadlifted that way, but there is no way you're out deadlifting me. I can never see it.
South
No.
Africa.
Jeez, Con. You almost gave me archives there.
South Africa, bro. Fucking amazing things. Gotta carry around a fucking light
came
beam
late
here,
on
dude.
It came late on stream, so I was like, Jared, what are you talking about? Then
Okay,
I
I'm
thought,
coming now.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz,
Yes.
what's happening with gold? I wasn't sure. You're actually looking for sales on gold? Or...
We were pre-stream, but we broke the highs of where our stop loss was going to be, so we decided to delete the order, and we'll reassess if we do close below like 1924.7.
Okay, short.
Yeah. So, but I will send that signal through if we do decide to get into anything. I wouldn't be jumping into gold sales now. Just somebody asking in chat.
Yeah,
maybe if we can just close below, then that would be a pretty good idea. Close below support.
Is that loud? Can you actually hear that noise? It's the oaks in the factory by my dad's place. Can you hear it?
Not really. It's
Okay.
not too bad. Just bro, if anybody can complain about background noise, it's me, bro.
Dude, fucking sounds like you live in Thailand, bro.
Bro, fucking hell, you don't understand. I got bamboozled when I moved into this place, bro.
Are you right next to a main road or what?
Next to my place is like just a normal road.
Yeah.
Which was fine, but then obviously I didn't realize that taxis drive on it. So
Yeah.
taxis use it as like a back cut, because just across that road, I've got everything I need, bro. There's a Romans, there's a McDonald's, there's a KFC, there's a store, there's a Pick and Pay, there's a Checkers. Bro, I've got everything. So when I was reading about this, I was like, damn, that's lacquer. I've got everything I possibly need in life, dude. And then I didn't realize what it comes with, because then obviously a lot of the workers will stand there on that road waiting for lifts and stuff. So then the taxis are coming past hooting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chick
so
is standing there with a shotgun. Hey. Oh, God.
Dude, I must somewhere use my paintball gun, bro. Then every time you hoot, I shoot you once, bro. Look, I used to.
Not even a fucking riot.
You're not on a balcony or anything, eh, Jared?
Nah, I've got my balcony.
Well, you know what you must do, bro? Take a kitty and marbles, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
You'll light motherfuckers up, dude. Trust me. Or you know what you do? You just see the path they drive. You just see where they drive. And you just go throw nails there.
Oh, goodness.
They'll get flats, and then you go do it again.
I don't want to be.
They'll
I don't want to be somebody's wife.
Yeah.
In jail.
Wow.
I don't want to do the washing by shooting.
You went to the hardware store in that mall, and when you were walking back to your house coming across the road, you might have possibly had a tear in your nail bag that caused it to drop a few nails. Understand? So, I mean, I've seen this happen. My uncle did this. He used to live also like taxis, blah, blah, blah. Had a balcony, but it was 3 stories up, bro. A catty and marbles, dude. Yeah, he was naughty, dude. I mean, he wasn't married, didn't have kids, so you must know. Gets bored, runs on cock, does that shit. So, can you imagine getting hit from a catty with a marble, bro? How much that must work more than a pinball.
Stop talking cock here.
Yeah. Must I get my kitty? Huh? Master.
Yeah, I used to love those things as a kid, eh?
Me too, bro.
Dude, I used to play
people selling it on the road, dude. They sell it there, go to your house, con.
There by Ganubi.
I used to
No,
play,
they do, like really.
Yeah.
No.
I used to play professional paintball in like early high school type vibes.
Really?
Yeah. Legit, I had like
Is it professional because it's like, why professional? Like, do you like play against
Because
other people? That
yeah,
shit
we
where
used
you
to play.
have to start so fast and stuff, where the two teams are like,
Yeah,
you
with
have
the
to come back and
balloons.
start. Is that what you do?
Yeah. It was professional because we used to play tournaments and stuff.
So why are you so
Yeah.
cucking Call of Duty then? Where's the game sense?
Nah, dude, it's two different things, bro.
Jeez.
Dude, I got really, really good, and then the cuck part about that was none of my friends ever wanted to play me, so it was useless, bro.
Because they couldn't see you over the balloons.
It's like my
Wow.
wow.
Reese, I blame you, bro. Do you know that? Because before this, we never used to tease me, bro. Now that Reese is here, it's every day. Each and every day, I'm a beam.
Connor, that was a low blow, my friend.
Sorry,
Your
no.
fault. Yeah,
Also, uppercut for Jared, but a low blow, bro. Yo.
you is hosting yourself, Jared. I'm just getting on with it.
Don't blame me if you do it too, Jared. Yes, see.
Yeah, the thing is, with my height, I used to be able to walk under the balloons between the grass and the ground. So
They can never shoot you.
You joking,
Pardon?
but it probably did play advantage for you. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, no, it probably did.
It
the
probably
majority of the time you're on your knees. So okay, that's
Well, then
not
you
weird,
fucking
but-
basically lying on the floor, my friend.
Yeah,
So it's cheating. It's a cheat code.
yeah,
of
but it
our
was-
company.
Jared was playing paintball with all the cockroaches and grass.
Wow, listen to this. Wow.
Oh, well, it sounds like Jared. That sounds like me and my friends when it comes to golf. None of them want to play with me.
No, no, but
Oh, God,
nobody likes you, Nico.
I know it's fine though. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
Nobody wants to tell me that.
Not really.
Okay.
But wait until I move down there. We would be on the golf course now. Sorry, guys. Yes, the window won't shut at our place
No,
until
you
there's so
seen
much wind.
You've seen that guy that boxes with the laptop and everything, the
Oh,
green screen.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Oh, yeah, I got you, boss man. Don't stress.
The guy with the bum, man.
Oh yeah, it is that. Yeah, that same guy.
Yeah.
Connor, you see, bro, you got a green screen and everything, dude. As you are now, we're gonna strap it just like that. You're just gonna be walking on the course. Yeah, I
Yes.
have coffee for you, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I don't know how I'd make that work. I'd get
You
too
probably-
frustrated, bro. I would take a revenge trade. Just because I'm so
Oh, no.
gutful of hitting
100%.
shots.
And Connor, see it, bro. 100% see it. I can fifth hole account blown. I can see it.
Exactly.
No, it's a good. Yeah.
Trading
shot,
golf, not a good idea.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play Friday, and you ignored my message once again because I know you. But I'm playing Friday with Keegan, and that other chap I met that does that submarine piloting thing.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you want to join. I doubt you want to.
Bro, Keegan only wants to do things when I'm busy.
Thursday's his mother's birthday. I'm just reminding you too.
Oh, yeah,
Tomorrow
no,
is
no.
his mom's birthday. So
It's NFP on Friday, so we'll be doing a call for the members.
Shit, it is NFP Friday.
NFP Friday.
Noof. So today we're trading FOMC, and Friday Noof. Noof. Hey, God.
You must have the put in, bro.
Nymph.
Mm.
Hi guys, welcome to the
Yep.
Nymph stream.
FOMC.
Yeah. Okay, wait. YouTube, if anybody's watching there, has anybody ever heard somebody say FOMC instead of FOMC? I swear I can't be the only one.
Only you, Jared. Only
You capping, bro. Jared, that's just the you thing, bro. You were dreaming this or something. Connor, I was actually telling Jared, you remember that night I told you I was sleeping and trading, bro, in my sleep?
Hey? Was it like a
Do you
dream?
remember? No, when I actually traded and I told you I woke up and I actually did place a trade and I don't remember it.
Oh,
I made a
fuck.
little bit of money.
Bro, that's bad, Nico.
I'm
scared. I'm scared.
How do
I...
I get you?
No, I know, but I'm saying like, You are no that ugly,
Listen,
dude.
I woke up in profits, my friend. So I don't know what that sleeping man did, but it did something nice. So it is what it is.
I'm scared of that shit.
Imagine you go sleep, bro. You wake up, your account's like tripled, and you don't know how. And then it must have been while you were asleep. Have you seen
Yeah,
me go back to sleep
I've dreamt that
immediately?
before.
I've also dreamt that. Yeah, I've dreamt a lot about trading stuff, but I've once actually put in a trade and in my sleep because obviously I don't remember taking it. I just remember waking up to it. It was already like closed and everything. It was done. My trade was finished. It wasn't still running or anything. I made like 0.6% on it. So
It's chilled.
chill.
Casual, making money in your sleep.
Literally.
Passive income.
Culture is going to miss that.
Chad, you see
Yeah,
your
okay.
gold
Okay,
breaking below you?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a look at it now. I'm waiting for a closure. The 15.
What a big fake out, eh?
But I mean, we did tap into that resistance again, grabbing liquidity, and now we're heading down. So it is interesting. I just want to see how it's going to close, possibly on the 15, if not the hour. Leaning more towards the hour because I think there's going to be a pullback in the new hour that I don't really want to be sitting in.
Yeah, London
Did a
Open.
double fake out? Did it break 2 levels and come back both levels?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't see it. I just see this high. This current 4-hour candle broke the 2 previous 4-hour highs. Just shows that we've got a bit of funky price action here already before we lead up to FOMC. Lack of volume.
Yeah, it is quite funky, but I mean, if we do get a nice closure below there and then the hourly top wick, then I think we should be sorted. But I don't want to rush those sells just because we're closing below there. So to quote somebody, if it drives, it drives. I think that comes from Need for Speed. Or what's that movie series?
Need for
The
Speed.
Furious.
With Vin Diesel and
Oh, Fast and Furious.
yeah,
Need for
there we go.
Speed. Done the same thing, Jared, I promise you.
Oh, dude. Yeah, the way to get better at driving is to shave your head.
Nico, you hear that, eh? Please, go shave your head. Right now.
Forget about that one, Uncle.
Nico, you didn't do a buzz cut with us, bro. Eh?
Yeah, I see how it is, dude.
I wasn't even invited for that buzz cut, so listen, you guys messed up and not asking me to do it. It's too late now, sorry, gents. I'll be
Oh, we did ask you to do it, but
Oh,
I
well, you
can't,
did.
I can't quote you on stream.
Go find where you asked me to do it and show me it, and then if you find it, I will do it right now.
It was on a call. So.
Oh, it's too bad then, eh?
Chad, when you shaving your head, bro?
I've shaved my head.
Chad.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for another freshen up. Actually, maybe today, if I get a chance. Actually, no, I don't think I will with FOMC later on. But yeah, Nico, just saying. So you got your second chance. Jared's hair still hasn't even grown back, so.
Wow, listen to this.
What? I didn't shave my hair because I had a bad hairline. It's so much easier having short hair.
It really is, I must admit, dude. That's why I want to keep the buzz cut, but I want to grow it out for aesthetics.
I think it's sick. I like it. I walk in the shop and people think I'm John Cena. Shave if FOMC wants to celebrate. No, I'm gonna shave either way. Either to celebrate or to cope with the pain. Yeah, bro, Brock Lesnar. I don't know why Brock Lesnar. Prefer John Cena.
Boys, I just got some shit to do at work. I'll join back later when I'm done.
Okay,
Nice,
like it,
just
bro.
catch you later, bro.
Shot, boys. Enjoy your day.
Shout to you too, bro.
June, either way, I'm getting a fresh buzz cut. So we can see here the setup on the hourly did play out quite nicely. You got a decent push up there, but you're coming back down here, and we may even close bearish on the hourly, so may have just paid to wait and stay out, waiting for London open here. So we can see, yeah, we got a bit of a push here, but overall just not enough volume in this hour before London open to continue to fill this range. So if we had got in there, I'm sure we would have managed positions, but yeah, I think it's better we stayed out. And then gold, very tricky. Broke these lows, didn't really get a push or anything. I think we're just waiting for London open to see if we get that volume and that push down. I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with the sells. Just watch them play out, to be honest. Hey Jared, I don't know, bro. Stops.
I was gonna say, I think it's entirely possible that this hourly closes bearish, and then we pull up, creating a topic on the new hourly. Then we could have a look.
Yeah.
And then if we can stay below like 1926.9, then we should be fine. But yeah, there's no need to waste any bullets today, with FOMC coming out a bit later.
FOMC.
It's my word, bro.
Daily is bearish on GJ based on yesterday's candle. You see, I completely understand what you're looking at there, and I used to look at the same thing. But if you can build an overall image of the market, you'll understand that one candle doesn't necessarily determine a bias. Maybe for day trading and scalping, it makes a lot of sense. But if we're just looking here on the 4 hour, for instance, we can see we're in a range. Okay, your previous 4 hour was bullish. We've respected 160 very nicely. Your weekly is bullish. Just very, very tough for sells. I mean, if you form a nice resistance, yeah, we could come back down here. But just look at this price action. I mean, we are in a range. I don't want to be forcing anything. We've got Bank of England rate decision on Thursday. So we need to take into considering the timing as well. You can build up all this confluence in terms of technical confirmations, looking at candle closures and whatnot. But more importantly, we need to be taking into account the timing of some very high impact fundamentals here. So what's been driving GJ is the difference in the rate, the interest rates on the pound and the yen. The yen is keeping the Bank of Japan is keeping their rates in the negative, keeping their currency weaker. If we go and look at the Japanese index, the yen index, if we zoom out here, we can see that we were heavily bearish throughout last year, and then we've just got this pullback coming to retest these previous lows. So, you know, these pullbacks are extremely necessary, but we are still overall higher time frame bearish on the yen. And then if you're looking at GJ, we had a pretty strong move down early in the year, just setting up better price points for the overall bias here. So we came down earlier in the year, formed support here in this key area at 156, and we're closing bullish on these weekly candles. So when the lower time frames are looking messy, just zoom out and focus on the higher time frames if things are unclear. And then if, for instance, we're in a range like this and we know that there's high impact fundamentals coming out shortly, you know, maybe it's better to just wait. You can take trades in this range all day long and you can tell me how smart you are. That's fine. I really don't care. If that's working for you, I'm happy for you. But I would rather be a little bit more conservative and take higher probability trades and focus on my own trading. At the end of the day, this live stream is just me taking trades and sharing what I'm looking at to help you, sharing what works for me. I don't think sells would be a great idea here. Even if you move down, you can say I told you so. That's fine. I will never take these sells.
No, there's still going to be a lot of opportunity for GJ. We're still very early in the day.
Chad is not wrong. If that's what he's looking at, that's perfectly fine. And if it doesn't work out, Chad knows what he's doing. He will then reassess the situation and take into consideration some of the things I've said today. So he's not wrong. He's just doing his job. There is stop loss for a reason, exactly. Of course there is a right and wrong in trading, but we got to disassociate from that. Because you can be wrong on the overall move for the day and still make money. And the guy who was right, maybe he got his timing wrong and he lost money. So what is the definition of right and wrong?
It's just one huge game of probabilities, because you're going to take a trade now that I take the opposite of and win, and then I'm going to take one tomorrow, vice versa. And it all comes down to the management. And can we repeat it over the next 100, 200, 300, 400 trades? Where I'm going to beat you is I'm going to stick to my discipline and my rules all year long, where you're going to be consistent for a month, end up blowing after a month because you got greedy or overconfident, or you didn't stick to your rules, or had a very bad week or day that led into a very bad month. So you're going to see I'm sharpening that edge every single day. You know what I mean? So anybody that's like, oh, you're wrong, you suck, you do this, like, okay, well, I'll still be here in a year from now. Where will you be? Cool, you took one correct trade. Like, know what I mean?
Yeah, that whole getting stuck on like right and wrong is just a very beginner mentality, and if you stay in that
Yeah.
mentality, you probably won't get very far. Because if you're so concerned about being right, then what happens when you're wrong? Because you're not going to be right every day, and that one day you're wrong, it's going to affect you. You can't let it affect you. Like I said earlier, you have to disassociate from being right or wrong. There's no right or wrong, we're just playing the probabilities. Exactly, June. You're only wrong if you trade SMC. Oh shit, I love it.
Oh, no. What is my abbreviation for SMC?
It was RCT, I can't trade.
Oh yeah.
So guys, today we're learning about RCT concepts.
What you're gonna do to be profitable with these concepts is the exact opposite of what we tell you. Yeah, no, that's a good point. You're only wrong if you blew your account. And you're very fucking wrong.
SMC is suck my candle.
How do you know if somebody trades SMC?
Oh, I don't know, just
They'll fucking tell you. Eh?
yeah, that's true, bro. SMC traders are loud.
They're the CrossFits of the world. Eh?
Trade like the banks, boy.
Jeez, new hourly opened up quite volatile.
Actually, I do have a candle. I have a candle right here. Okay, it's green, so it's like blacked out on the screen. But it's a candle for mozzies. Mosquitoes.
Mozzies.
Keep those bad boys away from me. Man, Chad. Shut up.
So tiny candle. Wait, I think I found somebody with worse English than mine. Eh? Oh no, yo.
So GJ, yeah, closed bearish here. Nothing really in terms of the bars. Gold closed bearish, just below that support. How would he close below support? So with London open volume, we're seeing this push down here.
Yeah, I'm expecting a bit of a further pullback in order to break the low. Maybe just wait for the 15-minute candle to close and then we could look at taking something. Plays out.
I'm also just being more conservative because it is the first day of the month, FOMC. You know, these trades on another day where we didn't have such heavy fundamentals late in the day, I don't think this setup would be bad at all for sells. I don't mind just watching this play out, you know, staying fresh for FOMC.
Saving up bullets.
I mean, just technically off the daily here, we've got this daily support right here, which we could tap into and reject very quickly. Which, if you are in sells, I would be using that as a break-even point. But that doesn't leave you a whole lot of range. 10 pips. So yeah, generally I'm looking for a little bit more range than that anyway. Alright, what I'll actually do here is I'm going to remove all of this and just zoom out here. We can do a quick rundown of FOMC later today. So the reason the focus is so heavy on I nearly said SMC, on FOMC, and you know I haven't really spoken too much about NFP, is NFP is really, you know, it will definitely bring volatility to the markets, but in terms of overall sentiment, what's going to drive the market for the next few weeks is going to be the interest rate decision and the press conference that follows. Because what's been driving the market over basically the last year is monetary policy and how the central banks are handling inflation. So we can see here from the first time the Feds actually raised their rates, we had a lot of strength on the dollar and we were downtrending here on gold. We can also have a look at US equities as they were moving in correlation based off those monetary policies. So from when the Fed first started to raise rates, alright, we were in this downtrend on US equities. So now we actually pretty much in an overall range here, but we have not broken these highs right here. So we're in a very interesting area of price here on US equities. We had this rally up at the end of last year and beginning of the new year to set up better price points. Also here on gold, we had this rally at the beginning of the year setting up better price points for if the Fed were to come back in hawkish and continuing to raise rates. So, you know, these rallies, these bear market rallies, you can see here, even though we were in a bear market last year, we had these massive rallies on the equities. Now, these rallies are actually keeping the market very stable, helping us to avoid a market crash. So this is good. The Fed is actually doing a very good job of keeping the market stable, but we've now pushed up to much better price points here on the equities, and like I say, they're keeping that market stability. So I think now would be a very good time to come back down on inflation and continue to raise rates. Because if they don't continue to raise rates, then inflation will still continue to be a problem, and that kind of is just cancelling out everything they did last year, so it makes no sense. I am expecting them to continue to raise rates, and if they do that, we could see that dollar strength come back into the picture here. So if we zoom out on DXY, you can see last year we had this rally as a result of those interest rate hikes. And now, end of last year, we had that improved CPI showing that the interest rates have had an effect on inflation. They are starting to work, bringing down inflation. But overall, the job is not done. So that improved CPI last year took away some of that strength from the dollar, and we've had a retracement. But if you look at where we are sitting right now, you know, very key area on the DXY here. So if we look at it like this, if we can form support here and the Feds come in hawkish and continue to raise rates and don't mention anything along the lines of cutting rates or pausing interest rate hikes, then that's going to bring strength back into the dollar, and we could begin to chug back up to these previous highs on the dollar. And what that would mean for gold is then starting to move back bearish as well. So the way I'm seeing this is this move up could potentially just be preparing for us to move all the way back down here with the Fed coming back in hawkish. But I mean, it might not be this month, it might not be next month. But at the end of the day, like I say, the fight against inflation is not over. If you look at history, there's been instances in the past where the central banks have tapped off from raising rates too early, and we've seen inflation just spark again. And if they've learned anything from the past, they won't cut rates too soon, and they'll continue to raise rates or hold rates higher for longer, which is going to bring strength to the dollar, and we could see a continuation of this rally on DXY, which then would cause sell-offs on gold and sell-offs on US equities. But if they come in and they are continuing to be dovish, cutting rates, you know, then we're going to continue with the same sentiment and maybe even move back up to these highs. But like I say, that's not really a good thing for inflation, because that's just showing that inflation is, they're not tackling inflation like they should be, and it's going to be an issue. So ideally we would want to see them raising rates and being more hawkish. So just a very quick rundown of what to be on the look for FOMC. I'm not going to do too much. I'll do a breakdown, an in-depth breakdown for the members.
It looks like you're ready to add to that that FOMC record, eh?
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very interesting. Because, yeah, this move up was basically a result of the improved inflation. So this was almost, we could consider this almost speculation. The market was just pricing in the possibilities of the Fed slowing down their rates. But if they don't actually slow down their rates, we've seen in the past where when you get speculative moves, when the news actually comes out, you know, you get those moves then corrected. Which means if they come out and they're still very hawkish, still looking to continue to raise rates or hold rates higher for longer, throughout the rest of the year we could see this move back down to the lows here.
Con, can I ask you a question about this?
Mm.
So when you're looking at it like this, say like with FOMC coming up now, and you busy getting your plan ready, if you want to put it that way, do you kind of guess what the numbers are going to be released as, and then go based off that?
No.
Is your idea of what you think numbers will be?
I like
If
to
it's
have
25 or 50.
I like to have different scenarios.
So you work out like 3 scenarios for 3 different numbers.
Yeah, basically like for FOMC we'll have a hawkish scenario, a neutral scenario, and a dovish scenario. So hawkish would be, okay, let's say maybe, for instance, interest rates they're looking to raise by 25 basis points. If they end up raising it by more, that would be hawkish. So you can see if we go to FOMC press conference, yeah, if you see usual effect, it says more hawkish than expected, good for currency. So yeah, if they raise rates more than expected, that would be hawkish. Or the press conference, if they have hawkish remarks such as holding rates higher for longer, not slowing down with rate hikes, focused on fighting inflation, you know, those are all hawkish remarks. That would bring strength back to the dollar. So that would be like scenario 1. Scenario 2 would be neutral, where numbers come out as expected, they don't say anything new. And then dovish would be, okay, maybe rates come out as expected or even lower, and then they say They talk about maybe cutting rates, needing to stimulate the economy, something to that effect. And then, you know, for any other news event like CPI, it's the same thing. We do different scenarios: higher than expected, lower than expected, higher than expected but lower than previous. I like to have different scenarios painted out. I've tried to do the predicting thing, and there's been a couple streams where we had stupidly good trades from putting a trade in a minute before the news, based off predicting on like the higher probability outcome. But yeah, it's also smacked us.
You just feel like there was more scenarios you could have planned for. That's what you're doing now, correct?
Yeah. So rather just being prepared, waiting for the numbers to come out.
So you basically just have an opinion on, like you say, bearish, bullish, or neutral. That worked out on 25 basis points and then 50 basis points and then what? 0 basis points.
Yeah. So
only on those three, because what's the chances of 75? That's not.
It's probably very, very low chance, but
Yeah.
they have raised them by 75 over some of the months last year.
But if 75 basis points comes into play, then I mean it's basically the same as a 50, is it not? Just more intense.
Yeah, just more intense. Then we'll see very strong sell-offs on gold.
Yeah.
But like I say, we need to just like think of the probabilities of that happening.
Yeah, but like basically, you wouldn't work out that one because you have the 0, the 25, and the 50, and that's more likely to happen. The 75, if it does happen, will be the same as the 50. So you don't need to really
same scenario, just more
volume,
more
more
volume.
everything.
Exactly.
More everything. Okay, cool.
So yeah, we can see. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, we can see on this FedWatch website, there's a 99% chance that we see the rates raised by 25 basis points. So very high chance we see numbers come out as expected. They don't even have anything here to say 75 or 50 basis points. So 50 basis points will be a surprise for sure. And then there's a 0.7 chance of keeping them the same or even cutting by 25 basis points, which we've discussed would be a bad idea for the fight on inflation, but that would relate to gold bars.
So, are we doing New York and FOMC?
New York will be like a FOMC prep.
Okay.
So we're gonna plan out scenarios, do our analysis, check what's going on in the market, and then you see the stream.
So basically, are we gonna agree on a time? We're gonna link up, then do the Zoom, and then I'm sure you'll set in Discord, and then we're just gonna like what, do analysis for FOMC, and then meet up later for FOMC.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll do the FOMC analysis sometime after London session, and then send it through to the Discord. Then the Zoom, we'll just run through a few more things, and if the guys have any questions, we can go through that. See if the markets are moving in New York, but I think it's better we just wait for FOMC. So we'll just do a quick prep in the New York session, and then link back up for FOMC.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just asking, but I don't think we do yet. Any idea what time we're gonna hop on that Zoom?
Probably just before 3 or at 3.
Okay.
yeah.
Can I ask why that time? Just because of what?
Just a normal New York session time.
Oh, okay, wait. I thought maybe you're basing it off something else just to do the analysis.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I'd
cool.
like to get to gym and do the analysis. Doing the analysis will take some time. There's a few things I do want to look at.
Well, would you like to go jump to NightCon so that we're done before FOMC, or is it too much in the cup timing spot?
But too much, bro. I'm actually not training. I'm just doing some cardio. That's why I want to just go get it done after this.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wednesdays
that's what I
are
just
my rest days.
asked. Wednesdays.
Mm, Wednesday and Sunday.
No,
You
Sunday
take
needs
2 races a week.
You need to get Sunday out your head, my friend. You can't take 2 days. And secondly, Sundays are like the nicest day. That is like the calmest gym day to go. The best day for legs, dude.
Folks, you must see
No
my
one's using-
program. The thing is, a
Oh,
rest day is not a rest day. A rest day, I'm still at the gym for like an hour.
I forgot you're on a program, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, rest
Is that
days,
the-
there's no fucking around. Rest days, like, I'm still at it. Sweating on rest days, trust me.
That's fine, Jared. When he's doing cardio, we can go do something else.
I've got
Are you
runs.
Do you run?
Yeah, I run.
Yo, Jared's a marathon runner. Didn't you know that? He
Oh.
runs 10Ks a day.
Fuck.
Yeah, not a day, but yeah, I'm trying. Literally, if you drive by and you see me running, bro, you're gonna be like, that guy is the worst fucking runner I've ever seen in my whole life. Dude, I get the kilometers in per year, bro. I'm not like one of them 30 kg stick figures that are running, bro. I'm fucking dragging my powerlifting ass along, bro. 5'1", busy fucking running.
No, yes. Fine. I don't enjoy running at all. But
Jared, how long do you take to do a 10K?
It depends on how I'm gonna run, but I can whack it out in just over an hour. If I've got calf cramps, it takes me longer, but I can do like 6 minutes a kilometer. I know, which isn't too impressive, but yeah, I'm not like incredibly into running. I'd rather
Just trying to
focus on my
think back to
strength.
my running days, like what I used to run 10Ks in, just to get an idea of if that's like decent. 10Ks
They say
in an hour, yeah.
uh,
So you're running 10Ks an hour. That's decent.
yeah.
That is
They
decent.
say 5-minute kilometers are very good. So then you're getting like a 10K in 50 minutes, is it? Yeah.
yeah. I used to run 7Ks in like 33 minutes when I used to fight when I was like 16, 17 and 18.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
But
So
what are your thoughts on goal
that's-
there?
Okay.
Sorry. What are your thoughts on goal there? It's not looking shabby, eh?
Nah, I just don't. I don't know if there's enough range. I don't like it, Jared. I see the clean traffic here on the 15. That previous 15-minute close, very nice. You got a nice top brick here on the current candle. Yeah, I see the setup, but I'm not phased.
Nah, I get you.
I'll be honest, I'm really not too phased. I don't want to make the mistake of taking a trade now and then I lose because I wasn't feeling like comfortable about the position, and then that's in my head later on. Because it's not like wow, this is a setup that I would take every day. It's not an A setup, if we had to say that. I'd say it's maybe a B or leaning towards C. So if there were volume and there were nothing later in the day, it would be something that I would look at. But there's a few factors to why I wouldn't want to take a B setup today.
Yeah, no, I understand. Save your bullets.
Best 5K? Mine I think is about 17 minutes.
I watch running videos now and then, bro, and you must see the world marathon record holder, that what is it, Nigerian Oak, whatever he is, and he ran 42 kilometers in 2 hours.
Yeah,
He's running like
that's like
two,
world record
two,
shit.
2.5 minutes, basically a kilometer.
And that's over 42K. It's not even like just a 5K. Else you would probably
I've got-
pick it up much faster.
Dude, that's literally sprinting for me, bro. Like, that is ridiculous. Okay?
Yeah, when I used to run, bro, I used to be sticks, and I was blitz. I used to do like
I'm too.
long distance for. I even went to like provincials.
Yes. I've never been good at running, eh?
But I only ran when I was in school for sports, and then obviously, like I said, from 15 with that training I did, I was just running the whole time because I used to jog from my home to the training gym, and then still go like quite a few rounds on the bags, on the pads, and everything, and then get a lift on.
Yeah, the thing is though, like I feel like my body type isn't the best for long distance running now, but I like, you know, challenging myself. I like, to be honest with you, I hate running. I don't enjoy it at all, but I do it. You know what I mean? I go and I just do it.
Heart
Yeah.
rate, dude.
But that's
My
why
back can't
it's good
handle
for you.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't imagine running like that, like running a 5K now, dude, with my back. It's not going to be
Bro,
comfortable.
Dude, you must see my calf cramps, bro. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Dude, sometimes I
Jericho,
lay down on the grass, bro.
Does your core go hard? Like the whole core
Bro.
goes hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
I'm
mine's the
pretty sure
exact same. Even on
if
the
I
treadmill.
knocked it will literally sound like that,
Well,
dude.
please, let's not act, yeah, Jared. It's like they get a toothpick and like flick it. It's the same.
Just-
Yo,
Dude, I have big calves. It just depends on
What
your
angle?
perception
yeah.
of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Big
let's
for
stop
start.
talking about calves.
Then read what this fucking Wayne says, bro. Aye. Oh shit.
Really, right?
I think he's talking shit.
Yeah. So you say you.
Maybe he's taking the piss because he doesn't believe me. I promise you, go look on the parkrun website. You're gonna see that I did one of the parkruns in like under 20 minutes. And parkrun is like on trails and that. Mr. Olympics, yeah. Nah, but Wayne was in shape, folks. Wayne was really in shape. Wayne was like 0.3 seconds away from Mr. Olympia.
Juice.
What was I Google there? Parkrun.
Yeah. Google parkrun and my
And then-
name. I don't know if you're gonna find it. Yeah, I used to be dedicated to parkrun. I was there every
And then
Saturday
is
morning.
Wayne serious now? Oh, bro, I don't know. Wayne might be taking the piss out of us, dude.
Parkrun results. See if there's like a search thing I can search.
Go
for.
away. Believe you.
Maybe look for St. Francis parkrun. I think that was my best time.
It's insane, man. It's dope.
Yeah, Wayne, that's cool, bro. That's flipping crazy. South Africa has good swimmers, eh? They really do. So that actually says a lot. Wayne is fucking good. Then he put on too much size and he started to sink in the pool.
So yours was sub 17, Con. Or what?
No, for parkrun, my best time was like 20 or just under.
Results.
This was long ago, dude. Very long ago. I think in St. Francis I did 20 or just under. I don't even know what year it was. Like 2014.
Sure, okay, so it was a while ago. Jeez, but at school and stuff, we were a lot more fit as well, because now we're sitting on our laptops for like 10 hours a day. We're back in school every 20-30 minutes. You're up, you're walking, you're carrying around this bag.
Yo, heavy ass
break
bag.
Did you used to pack your books for the day, or would you just sort of leave everything in your bag?
I was one of those guys who had everything in my bag.
Nah,
I had
used
my
to
whole
pack it for
life
the
in my
day.
bag. I could
used to pack it
live.
for the day.
I could live on the streets with what I had packed in my school bag, bro. Because the thing is, my rents were divorced, so I was like back and forth from my rents. Sometimes I would stay at friends, and yeah, I just never like I had everything in my bag because I didn't want to be the guy who didn't have his school books. I just made sure I always had it.
Yeah,
So-
bro, my school bag, shoot, that thing was empty, boss. I used my grade.
You see?
I failed grade 10 more, so aware. So I had my grade 10 books that year. Then I failed, aware. Then I had my grade 10 books that year again. And then I had it for 11 and 12 just because I never wrote in it. And they still weren't full after matric, bro.
Jeez, bro.
Yes.
Now, our school, they used to, your books would get like audited. So you had to hand in like certain subjects
Audited
every
even.
week. Bro,
Yes.
legit.
Who were you in, Jared?
Pardon?
Who were
I
you
was in an
Prison,
IEB
but-
school.
in? Okay.
I was in an IB school, so it was like pretty serious with that shit. So even sometimes they'd come around and then your books would get sent up to like the IEB. Then you wouldn't have your books for like a week, and then they'd send them back and just make sure everybody's on par, bro. And you didn't want to be the like teachers used to get nervous about that just in case your subject was
Could you
called.
imagine?
So then they'd call in the books every so often.
Imagine you have one cock naughty student that brings everyone down because he doesn't want to do it, and then they audit it and see that
Yeah.
nonsense.
But at my old school, dude, there was kids that used to have their one book for everything, bro.
You telling me I can't even draw my pretty pictures in my book because they're gonna audit it?
Yeah, dude, literally, if your
And you
books
know
weren't
what
up to
pictures you
standard,
were drawn in school, bro. Just
dude, if
Yeah.
your books weren't up to standard, bro, they'd literally tune you. Okay, no, it's fine. We're keeping this book. Here's a new book. You must go and you must copy from somebody else. Then you had to rewrite everything. So, bro, it was just worth doing it, dude.
yeah.
In grade 10, half of my physics books was Hangman games. Well, mate and I just played Hangman the whole time.
Yeah.
Have you seen me take someone's book and get photocopies done, bro? Staple that bitch, make a new book. Yes.
No, you couldn't do that, dude. It had to be like your handwriting and stuff, bro.
Imagine, bro. Never see myself going to a school like that. Friends, dude, where I was. If you played first team netball or first team rugby,
Yeah.
bro, you could get away with anything in that school. Legit. I mean, anything. I didn't give a fuck about you. You naughty. I got into a fight the once. Principal called me in, spoke about it. He asked me why. I said why. Said, okay, how's the rugby going? The training going? It was first team season starting off with our training.
Yeah.
That was it, bro. Just had a conversation normal after that. The fuck's given. And then if your dad and mom have money, oh, bro, you walking on clouds in that school, my friend. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I know it's like that in every
schools
school,
are like that,
but
eh? Schools are like that.
no, I know schools are like that, but that school, I don't know why, bro. It's like they don't have enough of them or something. But yeah,
My
That's
school, it
literally
was
me.
always the, like the
kids
kids.
that are good in sport, the talented ones.
Nah,
Yeah.
the kids whose parents like worked in the tuck shop and were on the parents committee. Those parents, their kids were always in like the A team for rugby and that kind of thing.
But you'll note that it was those kids' parents that wanted to get involved, probably, and stuff like
Yeah.
that, because your school, your college that you were in, that school was like pretty hectic with parents being involved in their
Yeah, it
kids' like
matters a
journey
lot.
through school. So I was just like,
Yeah, my parents even actually asked me when I went to high school. They said, if you want to be a prefect, let us know so we can join the parents committee. Otherwise, you're on your own. So that was actually nice of them because I didn't realize like the importance of it. But I would have never been a prefect. I wouldn't have even qualified.
I was offered prefect thing, but I said nah, I don't want to do it.
yeah, no, bro. Fuck.
I just
thing is
I
though-
just pushed for head boy, just for years, because I was gonna be the inside man, you know.
No, but the thing is, with our prefects and stuff, you had like duties and this and that. So I couldn't see myself telling like my friends, "Hey, pull up your socks. Where's your blazer? Where's your belt?" No, I couldn't do it, dude. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, imagine, and then
I'd
they're
get
like,
ex- I'd get suspended, bro.
"Where's your belt?" Or if I ask somebody, "Where's your belt?" and they're like, "Where's yours?" and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, that's the worst, eh?
No, I'm telling you now, bro. It's gonna be remember your belt, pull up your socks. Next day, where's your belt? Pull up your socks. Next
Yeah.
day, There's your belt, pull up your socks. Then the next day it's gonna be Poes Club. Then it's what? Then I'm in trouble. So it's not, that can't go that way. So, but I mean, be a prefect in my school, it wasn't about parents and stuff like you had, Con. It was more about being academically smart and then actually having like some sport that you're playing. It doesn't need to be first team sport, but at least like seconds or first.
Yeah.
I think we had like 6 prefects in our first team rugby, bro. And I mean, I think there was only
Sheesh.
7 females, 7 males.
That's hectic.
So, Con, you know,
Did
in
you-
2014, bro, Friends with Craven Week, Friends had 8 Friends players and Selborne had 7 Craven Week players. We literally made a 15 team from
You
our 2 schools.
joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, in
that's solid, eh?
2014. That's
Did
insane. Man.
That is
did your
insane.
school do purchases?
What?
Did your school? We had like kids come and play from other schools for our school.
Oh, yes, like bursaries, like we buy.
No. Like they could be at other schools, but then the kids would be paid to come and play.
Oh, no.
Yo,
You
that's
see, that's
hectic.
probably because of the type of school you were in, bro. That's why. Like, by us, we buy a player, they come to our school for free, basically, and then they have to play sport for us.
Mm.
No, that works. It's like a bursary, bro. Like, you get free everything. And then sometimes, like, I think Connor's school did it where if they do give you a bursary, they also, like, tend to, like, cover your trips, like, your tours and stuff like that. That gets covered. And then I think, I don't know, equipment, Connor, you guys just got sponsored, eh?
I
Wasn't
don't know
like-
about bursaries, eh?
No. Someone did
Yeah.
have bursaries, though.
Yeah, we do offer bursaries and that, but I don't know like the details. I don't know what they offer.
Yeah.
That's
But
serious
yes, if you get a
BS.
bursary about Selborne, that must be hectic, dude. Bro, you know what I saw the other day, Connor? Do you know what's Grey Bloom's win record for their rugby, dude?
What?
96%. Is it?
Fuck.
91. It's 91%, bro. Since 1935 or some shit.
Yo.
The fuck? That's insane.
That's mad.
I checked that short
91.
as well. I think we
91%.
talked about the same short.
Oh, it is, bro. But 91% with the 5 top 5 rugby teams, schoolboy rugby. Oh, bro. Like Grey PE, I think is 5th or something, and then Grey Bloom is 1st. It's not just South Africa. It's all around the
Yeah.
world. But
Yeah,
Oh,
they said,
hectic.
what are the top 5
Yeah.
rugby schools in the world? And then they were like, at number 5. Then I can't remember, but then they were like,
APE was 5th.
this
And then it
Irish
was
school.
yeah, some Irish school, and then second was a school from New Zealand,
Yeah.
and then first was Grey Bloom, and their record was
Yeah.
91% since fucking
Yo.
yeah.
Anyway,
Cotton
chat, I
Bull,
think.
unavoiding.
Yeah, calling it.
Yeah, I think let's call it a day. Yeah, not much going on.
Rates.
That
Raven
previous hourly closing bearish there didn't even really give much of a push down anyway. Coming back up. If you're looking at the DXY is actually pushing down, so I think it's making it very tough for those sells. I was leaning more towards the buys here, but not in this range. Definitely just avoid this range right here. And then yeah, GJ, just not enough volume to continue on higher, but tricky for sells as well. You're moving into a very tough area on the higher time frames here, the daily. Lots of rejections in this area, even to the left. Keeping in mind we're overall bullish, and we need to see that sentiment come in from the Bank of England tomorrow as well. So take it easy for the rest of the day. I wish you guys could join the live stream for FOMC. But anyway, that's just how it goes, eh? I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, gents.
Sure, chat.